What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Miles of Horror, the only channel that's going to make you scream. Appreciate you guys hanging out. If you would be so kind as to hit that like button, please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. TerrorVision, breaking down the subscription service for you guys today because if you follow my channel, if you follow my social media, my Instagram at Miles of Horror and all that good stuff, you know I've been championing this company since day one. I'm a big fan of what they're doing. I'm a big fan of the cinema that they're putting out, the independent titles, the foreign titles, the slashers, the VHS, all the in between. I've been a big fan of what they're doing, and as far as what I enjoy in cinema and restoration and all those things, they're doing what I love. So I have subscribed to them for the second time now, and I want to break down for you guys what my service looks like, what you get in the service, because I cannot stress enough how much of a slam dunk this TerrorVision subscription service is, monetarily, cinematically. It's just awesome. So let me break it down for you guys. So right off the bat, let me tell you what you get in the subscription, okay? And I'm gonna take you through everything I've gotten in this second time I've subscribed, what I will be getting, and show you guys the monetary breakdown because it's just insane what you get from this subscription service. So if you are interested, let me tell you what you get first, okay? Head over to TerrorVision Records and Video. If you Google TerrorVision, it'll be right there. But I'm sure if you're watching this, you're at least a little familiar with the company. So let me share my screen and head over to their website. So it's going to look like this. They have a couple new titles out today, which is super cool. But what you want to do is you want to head over to where is right here at the top, TerrorVision subscriptions. Now they do a number of different subscriptions. They do their Blu-ray club, the cassette club, their the Gray Face video club, and then the vinyl club. So I can't speak to the other ones, but I will speak to the Blu-ray sub. So click on this one right here with this gnarly looking dude right in the middle, coming out of looks like a TV with a VHS player, something like that. All right, so click right here. Now, you're going to see right off the bat, it is $225, okay? Yes, that is true. However, it is $225 flat. There is no tax, there's no shipping, so you're paying $225. That's it, okay, which is a big deal. Okay. Now again, this was launched in late 22, but some of the things you're gonna get. So first and foremost, you're gonna pay a discounted amount instead of the regular retail price for each Blu-ray. Get into that in just a second. Okay, you guaranteed a slipcover of each release, which is cool. You get a T-shirt the first time you subscribe, which is just another cool perk. Just kudos to them for doing that. You will also get a login to the TV Club wholesale page, which I will get into also in just a little bit. And you will also not be paying for shipping domestically. Okay, so if you're in the US, you will not be paying for shipping. Okay, which again, it adds up. Like if you're like, listen, if you end up getting like 3 to 4 TerrorVision packages, I mean that's a good $30, $40 in shipping alone. Okay, so you get the next 10 titles for $225, which is $22.50 per movie. Now, listen, that might sound like, okay, decent, whatever. Maybe I don't want all 10 titles. But let me tell you why now is the absolute best time to be subscribing. Okay. So you get to, you select your shirt size, whatever, and then you select your length of sub. I did 10 this time. I think the next time I'm going to do 20, to be honest with you, because I just love everything they're doing. But that's the crux of the sub. That's what you get. Now, let me break this thing down for you monetarily, okay? And what I have so far in my subscription, what titles I have and what titles I will be getting. Okay, so first off the bat, you get 10 titles, right? And I have 3 of them on hand. Okay, so the 3 titles I currently have on hand are The Revenge of the Radioactive Reporter, which is right here. Okay, Sideloader, 4K Ultra HD, awesomeness. This is a fantastic release. I have Devils, and I have which is a standard Blu-ray, and then I have Visitors and Yellow Dragons Village, which is also a standard Blu-ray 2-pack. Okay, so you get 2 movies in this. That's what I've received so far in my subscription. But let me show you what I will be getting and how much I will be paying for those titles. Okay, so let me put this up for you. This is my breakdown. Okay, which is just it's so insane to me that this is how this came out. Okay, so take a look at this. Okay, this is currently what I have on tap for my subscription. Okay, let me just get rid of my banner. So currently, okay, they have a Shoestring Slashers Blu-ray box set coming out. It is a 3-movie subscription for $55. Okay, that's before without tax, without tip, any of that. Okay, just 55 base. Okay, then they have the Dance or Die Blu-ray side loader box for 35. That will be coming in my subscription. Then you have the Devil's Blu-ray, which is $25 standard Blu-ray. Okay, which I showed you guys. I have that on hand. Then you have the Assault of the Party Nerds Blu-ray, 2 movies, $32, slipcase, all that. Now, that is a Graveface title, okay, Assault of the Party Nerds. However, you can choose any single release that they do. Graveface does anything. So I added that, even though it's not a TerrorVision title, I added Party Nerds to my subscription. You can do it super easily on the wholesale site. And then Yellow Dragons Village and Visitors is a Blu-ray 2-pack, 25. I just showed you guys that a minute ago. Then you have the Suddenly in the Dark side loader box for 42. I'm really looking forward to that title. It's a 4K Ultra HD 42. Then you have, again, the Revenge of the Radioactive Reporter 4K Ultra HD side loader box for 42. Okay, all that equals to 256 flat before tax, before shipping. Okay, that's going to be another, let's say, 10 shipping roughly. That's 266. Then another, let's say, 14 tax. That's 280 if I were to get this all on my own. Okay, now remember when I told you guys that it was let me come back here. Let me stop sharing this. Remember I told you guys that it was 225 flat. Okay, so if that is the case, I'm already saving roughly $55 with my subscription service on just 7 titles. Okay, keep in mind, I have another 3 titles on the way past that are just free at this point because I've already made my money back. So if you're a returning subber, which I am, okay, you get a $25 discount off your sub. So for these 10 titles, I paid $200 flat. No tax, no nothing, anything. 200 flat. Okay. And so I'm already in the green, $80. Okay, roughly. Or let's say $56. Okay, not including tax and shipping and any of that. So for just the titles alone, I'm in the green, $56. Okay, for 7 titles. Now I have 3 more titles on the way. Okay, after that, they just announced 2 today. That will probably be another $75 of movies at least, unless they announce another box set, etc. That is coming to me in my subscription. Okay, that's over that's like easily $100+ of free movies. Okay, easily. So the reason why now is such a good time is because they're not just doing standard Blu-ray releases. Now, when you look at $22.50 a title for a standard Blu-ray release, sure, maybe it's not something that you necessarily have to have. You gotta just kind of pick and choose. But the subscription allows you to do that as well. Okay. And not only that, but they're putting out these box sets like Shoestring Slashers, which has a high MSRP that gets you it for that same price, which is just insane. Okay, it gets it to you for that $22.50 price, which makes it just absolutely slam dunk worth it. Now, you get access to the wholesale page as well. Okay, so let me show you my screen here. Once you do sub and you get your t-shirt and you get all the titles, Elena is going to. I'm sorry. Elena will send you an email. In regard to what you get and all that good stuff. And you'll have a chance to kind of talk to her and figure everything out with her. But you go to the wholesale site and you can get any back title you want for that sale price. So let me show you guys what I mean. Share screen. Let's head over to the wholesale page. Now, it's going to look something like this. Okay, TerrorVision Clubhouse, which you probably haven't seen before if you've never subbed. And you go down and they have access to everything on discount. Okay, so everything that you see on the normal website, also usually some out of print stuff. Like I think Shoestring Slashers sold out, if I'm not mistaken, or there was like 2 left this morning, maybe. That is available here for $42.98, whatever it is. You get it at a wholesale price. Maybe not as cheap as your subscription, but you get everything super cheap. So yeah, I mean, right here, Linnea Quigley's horror workout, guys. I'm just seeing it now. Let's see. I'm guessing this is slip. That's probably the $5.99. Okay. But the slip version is $22.99. Okay. I mean, like the prices are great in the wholesale, but regardless, because they're putting out these box sets, it's just absolutely worth it if you plan on getting those box sets to get the subscription service. I mean, it's just awesome. And I also mentioned earlier that you can pick and choose what you want. That is true. Okay, if there's a title that is being released and you really just it's not your vibe, it's not your thing, you can actually email them and let them know this isn't my vibe. I'm gonna pass on this and wait for the next title. And I actually did that with something that they recently put out. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was I can't find it, but they did a release that wasn't really my vibe. And I was able to just tell them, listen, oh, Enter the Panther, that's what it was. Okay, which is a recent release. Enter the Panther and Gushing Prayer were two that I just did not really necessarily want. It's not really my vibe. And so I just emailed and said, listen, I'm not pass on these and I'll wait for the next titles. So listen, I have not been shy about my love for this company and besides the fact that I love what they're doing, okay, and I love the titles that they're putting out. Truly, it's what I enjoy about cinema. All these, classic 80s, 90s, early 2000s, lost kind of gems that are being restored. Are really what I'm enjoying about cinema these days. So, besides the fact that the movies they're putting out are excellent, monetarily, it just makes sense, just a slam dunk. So, yeah, I mean, again, I just can't stress enough how awesome this subservice is. If you have any questions, hit me up. But you guys, you got to get on it. And I know a ton of people that have picked up the Shoestring Slashers, have picked up Dance or Die, picked up Revenge of the Party, Assault of the Party Nerd, and they're not subscribing. And I keep trying to tell them, but like, you're just losing money. It's just such a great service. And Brad and Ryan and Elena and everyone over there and Chloe and everyone over there is just doing fantastic. So that's what I got for you guys today. Hit me up in the comments if you guys are thinking about subbing, because I'm just dying to talk more with you guys about TerrorVision. Also, I want to say this. Every single title I have from them, which is quite a bit at this point, has been slam dunk. I've loved every single one. So that's really it. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Appreciate y'all hanging out. I'll catch you on the flip. Peace.